Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest XI. So, last time out we were in the town of Know What. Yes, that is the name of the town. And we ended up getting sucked inside that giant mural. So what we're doing now is we're heading off to try and find out what the fuck's going on here and work out a way to get out. So yeah, that's what we're doing for this part. So we're starting off with a battle here against Corpse Corporal. These things aren't particularly strong. I think they can use... they can poison you, I think, from what I remember correctly. But other than that, they don't really cause too much damage to you. Like, defensively, they're not ridiculously strong. And they don't hit super massively hard. One good thing about them is the fact that basically once you've killed one, if there's a group of them and you've killed one of them off, the move that they'll always go to do next is to summon another Corpse Corporal. And so if you want to do some grinding, this is actually a pretty good place to do it, just to, you know, keep one of them alive and let them just keep constantly respawning themselves until you've had enough. Like, see there, 1,314 experience points from a normal random battle. That's kind of nuts. And there's quite a few of them here. Like, there's like 3 or 4 of them which keep, I think, respawning. So you can keep coming up and down here and grind at this point if you really want to. But it's not really all that. But, you know, you should have been grinding a little bit before this point, so you shouldn't need to grind at this point. But anyway, we've found all the people that have gone missing. They're sitting here kind of praying at this giant painting, which looks very similar to the mural. Yeah, it's exactly the same thing, really.
She's certainly got this lot under her spell.
Certainly a charmer.
Does my beauty not captivate you too, child? Perhaps when you were a little older.
To be fair, she just looks like a kid.
Why so confused, little ones? I am here.
So yeah, basically the mural is basically this creature that basically summons, that basically traps people who look upon her visage. That's kind of creepy, actually. And kind of sucks them into the mural so she can absorb their life essence and just keep making herself stronger.
Orange, yellow, green. Yes! All the colors of the rainbow. The 7 of you will be very well.
Yeah, it doesn't really work here considering that we're all in different costumes. But yeah. Yeah, she senses that there's something a little bit different about us as well. So, yeah. I need an adult. Let me add you to my masterpiece. So yeah, she kind of squeezes the life out of the people who she kind of traps within her mural, and then keeps adding them to the mural, so they become a permanent part of it forever. Yeah, I don't think... I'm trying to remember. I don't think it's ever explained as to why our party just doesn't get affected by it. In the same way that everybody else does. It gets kind of captivated and kind of turned into zombies. Kind of lurching towards their death.
Okay, you don't need to tell me what a bad idea this is.
We need to find but you know, the only thing I can think of is that because we're the Luminary, maybe that, you know, means that our party doesn't get affected by her magic, but it's never strictly stated, I think, in the game. Alright, so moving on to the next area. I actually really like how this place looks, kind of the vines all over the place, with the kind of white, kind of marble kind of aesthetic. It looks really nice. Droll drones, yeah. These things are pathetically weak. Like, these go down in one hit, like, they're pretty pathetic. I think their main thing is just defensive power. Like, wow, that's weird. Like, if you, by which I mean, if you're around about their level, they, you know, they can go into their shell and kind of cause problems defensively. But anyway, these guys are hypothermian. You can only fight these here, and if you're not over-leveled, these guys are actually pretty powerful. They got pretty good defenses. They can use different types of magic. And, you know, they hit pretty hard as well physically, so they're quite difficult if you're at normal level, or at the normal level for this area or below it. Jesus, look at the size of that chest. What am I doing? There we go, heal all. Okay, but yeah, pretty difficult. Look at this giant chest. It's a colossal cannon box. Pretty much have all the same abilities of a regular cannon box. The difference being that they are bigger, so they hit harder than a regular cannon box does, and they've also got better defenses. Yeah, I think at this point I was like, fuck. So yeah, they can be. This guy can be a bit of a pain in the arse if you're under level. And he also has Kasnoo's kind of magic to put you to sleep. Put the whole party to sleep, which is a real pain in the ass. But because I'm over level for this area, I was able to take him out pretty easily. It gives you a decent amount of experience. And we get the Papillion Pendant. Which, do I have a look at that now? I must do. Increases max HP and MP, and also protects against MP draining attacks. So yeah, it's a pretty good item to have at this point in the game. It's a pretty good accessory. So yeah, well worth your time going after the cannon box at least once. And so yeah, cannon box is probably the most difficult enemy in the area. This is Jokeles. This guy, basically, I don't think he uses magic, but he can hit pretty hard, and his defenses are also pretty strong, but I don't let him do anything. Experience-wise, you also get 678 experience for beating him. I know that you do defense, so that's not bad. So yeah, the enemies in this area are actually pretty strong, and it actually is a pretty decent spot to grind. You know, defeat all the enemies and go back to the beginning, you know, go back in and then they respawn. So it's a pretty good area to defeat, because the cannon box even respawns over and over again. The giant cannon box. But yeah, so it's a pretty decent spot to level up. However, it's not really. I don't really need to do it at this moment in time because I'm already slightly over leveled. Oh my god, they're being sucked into a giant plant. This is actually kind of creepy. Kind of a giant piranha plant from Mario. But
Watch out. It's looking this way.
With the kind of sucks people into it. It's kind of weird. Yeah, we're in a bit of trouble here. try and suck us in, but fuck you, take my luminary symbol. And so yeah, the luminary symbol that's why I think
Right now.
that's the reason why we aren't kind of turned into zombies at this point, because we have the luminary kind of symbol on our body. Am I going the right way? I am. There we go. It's kind of weird. Okay. Oh. Holy shit, there's a broken pedestal here. A broken tablet.
What's this?
Let's see what it says.
And why is it being smashed to pieces? It's a message.
What's it say?
It seems to have been written by the person who discovered the mural.
Which is kind of weird.
I have found a
Really?
fresco in the ruins.
Great fresco in the mountains near Phenomenon.
It seems to be several centuries old. It has a strange power. At first I thought it was a power for good. That this was how people had been drawn here. How the town had grown great. But now I see that
no,
it is evil.
not really.
That it lures the greedy with promises of riches so that it might
It is
feast
evil.
on this.
Of course it's evil, because, you know,
And those
they're always
too
evil.
Pure of heart to tempt with greed, it lures through pity.
Yeah, so pretty much here it tells you that beware the lost little girl, she will lead you to your doom. That means that Dora, the cute little girl who we've been trying to find, is actually the Mural's way of luring people into its clutches.
Think it's time to get out of here.
So yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here and deal with this thing pronto. And we've got one exit. One weird thing: why the fuck was the pedestal put in here inside the actual mural itself? That's kind of a weird one, but whatever. Who cares? Let's move on. And so yeah, the crack that we saw in the mural right at the beginning. This is the
I think she's right, you know.
basically the exit point. It's a single crack in the mural, our way to get out. Oh shit, they're all coming this way.
To find out. Here goes nothing.
Time to get fucking out of here. Run away. Yeah, well, to be fair, I don't think we've got much of a choice here. Better than being plant food. Moving on. And yep, we're out of the mural.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, I've made more graceful entrances.
So yeah, when we have to go back in there to deal with this menace once and for all, we will also be able to head in there via the crack. Head back into the mural via the crack and via the crack we've just kind of come out of.
We have to let everyone know the truth about the mural. Come on, let's get back to the village.
So yeah, now we need to head back to let people know about what the fuck's going on here, and about how evil this place is. I like that as well, how they kind of dump you about halfway into, you know, dump you at the top of the stairs so it's quicker for you to get down. I kind of like that. Okay, I'm not interested in you, little girl. There's another little girl I'm interested in.
Well,
Sounds weird,
who it is?
but there's little Dora.
Well, that sounds
Yes, you should.
Well, I had heard rumors about the mural. That's why I'm here, to be honest. But can what you just told me really be true?
Yes.
Don't trust her, Gramps.
The big painting cured me. All I had to do was look at it. It will do the same for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, that doesn't sound.
I'd better go and take a
That
look right
doesn't
away
sound
then.
too good, does it? Really?
Thank you, young lady.
Another
That's an evil look, girly.
satisfying, huh, young a slaughter, more like.
I do love that from Sylvander there. It's very him.
I had you in my clutches. You should
You're giving yourself away there, girl,
masterpiece
to be honest
by
with you.
now.
You've lured your last unwitting victim into that painting of yours.
Although this is this is kind of a weird thing. Surely it would have known that we escaped, that we weren't taken in by those giant plants.
Come on, there's
And
no
for her to be
point
kind of
being innocent
surprised
anymore.
about it here, it's kind of
Go,
a
will
little
you?
bit weird. But I'm just nitpicking at this point. Oh shit, red glowing eyes. I'll say this actually, this is surprisingly creepy. Very what was that movie? Very Children of the Corn.
When my great work is so close to completion? Fools. Thanks to the gift of that
What work are you doing, love?
beings, I have the power to paint their memories onto the very canvas of
Thanks to the
time.
gift of that greatest of beings. So yeah, she's been
One way you will convince me to
given help by someone apparently to be able to
bring it to
do what
mind
she's been doing up to this point.
strokes of battle.
So yeah, I'm sure we'll find out later on who the fuck's been.
This greatest of beings, who do you mean exactly?
As if you couldn't tell, but yeah, we'll find out a bit later on about who she, who she's talking about.
Well,
But yeah, we're gonna have to kick her ass.
I don't intend to let her get away with this.
We're gonna have to kick her ass in order for us to
Let's get back to
find
that
out
mural.
who's been helping her to absorb all the people into the mural. So yeah, away we go. There's a side quest which we won't be doing for a while. Let's head up. But first, let's save. Yeah, there we go. I think there I was basically going to try and find... Oh, I know what I was doing there. I was going back down to the inn to get myself back up to full health. I didn't really need to do that because, as it turned out, the area we're going into next was not ridiculously long, and it had like a save and self-healing point right at the end of it anyway. But hey, better to be safe than sorry, I suppose. Time to go back in. So yeah, just... The mural's glaring and violent, invitingly. So yeah, just touch it, and we're back where we were. So yeah, we're back at the original starting point when we entered the first time. So yeah, if you want to... So yeah, this is a good point at which to grind, I suppose, if you really want to. But, I don't really need to at this point. Because, yeah, here I'm just like... Yeah, I'm at around about the right level for the boss of this area, so I was just like, fuck it. Let's just go through, ignore all these pricks. And I can try and grind up if necessary later on. But for now, let's continue on. So yeah, and... Are you there? Such pretty little splashes of colour. So yeah, now she kind of opens up the way forward so that we can kick her ass, isn't she? Isn't she nice? I'll be honest, would have been nicer there if we had like a little animation of the vines kind of snaking away and opening the way forward. But hey, black screen is just as good, I suppose. Yeah, so this area is... It looks kind of high. We haven't faced this one yet. Oh, we've got a couple of new enemies here. No, we haven't. One new enemy. So yeah, that's the Brollygagger, wind magic, and that's about it. We've faced off against the other two before. Magic marionettes. Magic marionettes are not too difficult. They don't really have that. They don't hit very hard at all. The only thing they've got is they've got some. They can basically steal some of your SP, which is kind of annoying. Time for you to die. And the droll diabolicalist, I think. Droll diabolist, there you go, is gone. Yeah, at this point I'm just basically, if I don't, unless there's a new enemy, I don't really fight anything. I fight this guy because he makes our journey a little bit faster. Yeah. Oh, the Brollygagger can also cast Fuzzle, Fuzzle, which has the ability to cause you problem. You know, it has the ability to confuse you, I think.
Well,
not really all that useful. Doesn't hit that much though, especially with the level that I'm at. So yeah, now we can get on the Demon Rider. Right. So yeah, basically with these, with this area, sorry about that. There are a few chests for you to find, and platinum platter, not really all that useful. And basically how this area kind of works is that there is one way forward, so it's quite a linear area, but it does have the occasional kind of path that branches off, so you can get new items, so you can pick up so you can open some chests or get new items or whatever, or just fight some enemies if you want. An enchanted stone, which is it's just used for crafting, I think. Yeah, so basically at this point I'm just trying to avoid all enemies if I haven't faced them before. Oh, I haven't faced you before, have I? Oh, kind of beat you there. Sorry. Magic barrier. Oh yes, so magic is now useless, so that means, yeah. Why did I do that? Oh, it does. It just reduces damage. So yeah, War Griffin. Pretty nimble fuckers. Has fire breath, which causes a decent amount of damage. Hits decently hard. With its physical attacks hit decently hard. And it has a good amount of health. But yeah, War Griffin isn't too bad. He's not too difficult at this point in the game. So yeah, all done. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm doing heal all. There we go. Moving on. I think that's it for the new enemies in this area. We fought everything we could possibly fight in this area, at least once. So now we can just move on. Oh, chest. You bastards. Why the fuck did you turn up now? Mini medal. Okay. Whatever. Moving on. I'm gonna ignore you. I just want to move forward. More of those assholes. And let's run past. Yeah, we fought you before, buddy. So later. I'm not interested. Not in the slightest. Yeah, you can avoid these pretty easily. You only need to fight those guys if you really want to. That's the thing with this area. I think as long as you're leveled up to a decent enough level, around about level 30... Around about level 30 to 32, I reckon. If you're around about level 30 to 32, then you should be fine for the boss fight here. And I'll ignore you, you piece of shit. It does feel like kind of a meandering area, and it can make you feel like you're getting lost a little bit, because you keep going up and down and all that kind of thing to different levels. But actually, it's just a fairly straightforward path. Just follow where all the monsters are, and you'll be able to... and you'll get to the end fairly sharpish. And speaking of which, there we are. We're at the end of the area. It's all done. We've just got the boss fight to go. But that's not going to be till next part, so join me next time for the next part of Dragon Quest XI, when we'll be taking on Dora, and hopefully saving everybody from being trapped inside the mural. So yeah, see you next time.